Okay, I'm looking quite tired. Hello and welcome to all who tune in to this or on this full moon. Today is, what's today? It's the 4th. So today is, it's the 4th, right? Let me double check because I don't know. Yes, it is Sunday the 4th. Um, there was a full moon that started on Saturday the 3rd, January 3rd. There was a full moon in Cancer. And the moon is actually the sign that rules Cancer. So I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired. And this is my first live on my channel. So yay for me. Um, I'm a little bit worse for wears right now, so bear with me. I'm gonna have to learn the ins and outs of this platform, going live here, and some other platforms that I'm utilizing. All that information is gonna be in the about me or the description. I just posted some videos that I did on Timothy Chamelet. I think I was calling him Chamberlain or something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce his name. Not how to pronounce it, what it actually is, because I was guided to do that reading. I don't usually do celebrity readings on my channel. Um, one moment. That happened on purpose. In a momento, please. Hello. Yeah, it's been a lot of annoying spiritual activity going on, unfortunately for me. If you've been taking a look at my channel, I'm about to actually upload probably later today a video about an update about my spiritual attacks and different things that I've been experiencing. So I don't even know how this works. I don't know if I was supposed to use hashtags or anything. Um, Look at me, I'm like fixing my clothes and doing all kinds of weird stuff that I don't normally do on camera. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to, well, not, I didn't want to, but I was guided to do a reading for the energy of the full moon in Cancer. Cancer is a water sign, tends to be an emotional sign. I always know people or remember people talking about the sign of Cancer. So I just feel so far removed from a lot of this stuff with everything I've been going through. Um, yeah, I always remember people just referring to Cancer people as being very emotional and very sensitive. You don't really want to offend a Cancer because they will take it very personally. Um, and being that there's a full moon and it rules Cancer, emotions can be running high right now. I did a little reading, not really a reading, but just kind of a little what do you want to call it? We'll say just a little post about the energy surrounding the full moon. But I did not do a tarot reading or any sort of energetic pull using any tools of divination or anything like that, or any sort of intuitive um, sort of guidance for this reading. So we're going to get started. I was guided to grab a few decks, so I'll just introduce the decks that I'm going to be using, whichever ones I'm called to. So the first one is the Haunted House, excuse me, Tarot of Haunted House. There we go, Tarot of Haunted House. The second one is the Work Your Light Oracle. And the third one is just my old faithful, my old go-to. I think it's called the Magical Tarot deck. Looks like a little evil eye. I like the colors as well, and the fact that it has like the moon cycles there, or moon phases. And the last one, I haven't used this in a very, very long time, is the Kipper deck. My guess is that somebody else that I was watching that tends to use this fairly frequently is probably why I was asked to use this. I'm just getting back into using tools of divination, so bear with me if you know I'm a little bit slow on getting back on the bike. And with reading the cards and channeling the messages and things like that. Again, if you've been following my spiritual journey, then you know that there's been a lot of interesting things that have been happening. Along with ascensions, usually come attacks, and they've been strong and heavy. So we're going to try and push through and do what has been asked of me. I also uploaded, or will be uploading, a mini. I don't think I uploaded it yet. I might have been on another platform, but just a mini update on a reading that I got. I've gotten 2 readings so far, but on a mini reading that I got, no, it's a mini upload based on a reading that I got. It was back in October, by another YouTuber that goes by Sun, Moon, and Roots. And I kind of did a little bit of a review and how the information that I was given back then from her compares to now. So there's that. What else? I'm working on some merch for the channel. Personal, because my channel is very small right now, but we're working on growing it. And I'm working on honing exactly what I want to focus on for this channel. And I'm going to be expanding to another vlogging sort of channel. This is going to be more about, spiritual, numerology, astrological sort of information, universal laws, things of that nature. And, some of my spiritual journey as well. And then the other channel will be a little bit more lighthearted. Not that this is heavy, but, just something more to just kind of sit back and enjoy, not necessarily like a whole lesson or anything like that. So, what else did I want to mention before I get started with the reading? So I talked about I just uploaded 2 videos. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the other one. The other person was Charlie Puth. These people, honestly, I've never heard their names before that I can remember anyway. Um, and yeah, I just was guided to do videos on them, some tarot readings. Well, they were channeled messages, and let's say it's a psychic intuitive tarot reading. And I've uploaded those videos as well. Um, Hi, hello, thanks for tuning in. Um, so I've uploaded those videos as well. And what else do I have going on? I'm trying to think of what else I want to mention. Yeah, just those readings. I don't usually do celebrity readings, but lately I've been guided. So I don't know if there's new spirit guides that are working with me. Well, not that I don't know, I do know because very unfamiliar energy, but I'm just really not one to talk about celebrities or get into celebrity gossip. But I kind of made a, a we'll say, found a happy medium where if I'm giving some, positive news, when I say positive, not all news can be positive, but if I'm, guided to provide some information that airs more on the positive side and not really delving into people's personal lives and gossip and things like that, then I feel a little bit more comfortable. It's not that I don't get those types of messages, I just don't feel like they're necessary to share. I'm not saying I don't indulge every once in a while, especially when I get messages and I'm like, let me see if anybody else is picking up on the same energy. I'll have those stories to tell one day, but until then, let's get started with the reading. So again, full moon in Cancer. We're still in the energy of the 111 portal. It's a new year. It's a 10-year, which means that we are reaching completion in a lot of cycles in our lives, and we're also starting new cycles. So another interesting fact is that there will not be another 111 year for another 9 years. So there's a lot of new beginning energy that's present. And next year is actually going to be a 11 year. So this year's a 10 year, reduces to 1. Next year is going to be an 11 year. So that'll be interesting to see what the energy is going to be like on the first of the year. Hopefully good, hopefully all positive, but let's get started. So I've already done a little, if you don't really know about me and my practices, I don't really share too much of it on here, but I do my rituals, we'll say, in terms of just, clearing the energy, cleansing the energy. And yeah, let's get started. So I don't know what deck, okay, I'm being guided to the Work Your Light. So again, we'll see what energy, how do I word this? I don't usually speak like this. I don't usually say see what energy, because I usually have like a topic in mind. I'm never usually guided to do readings. So All right. Yeah, I'm never usually really guided to do readings. So this is all new to me. I usually kind of will pick a topic. If you look at any of my old readings, I'd usually just pick a topic and then, pick a deck and just kind of go that way. But now I'm being more guided to give messages. And it took me a while to get back into it. But let me stop talking. Let's get to the messages. So let's see what messages we have for the energy of the full moon in Cancer. What messages do we have? And again, I'm asking for messages only from my spirit guides of the highest white light and vibration, from God, from anyone who God has allowed to provide me with messages. And that is it. Any low vibrational energies or entities that try to disturb the reading, you are blocked in the name of Jesus Christ. And so it is. All right. Let's see. Okay. Are there any more? Okay. Any other messages? Looks like that's that. Okay. Looks like there's quite a few from here. All right. So let's see what we got. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we have 5 cards. So we have, is it pronounced Pleiades? Pleiades? I think so. Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I like the artwork for this as well. Hopefully you can see it there. It might be backwards. I'm working on my setup and getting everything so that, you can look directly at the cards instead of at me. Thank you. Yes, I do all of that and then some. All right, so the next card is Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And trust your path. By the way, I have like little stickers on here. They don't really mean anything for anybody else. It's just for me. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? That is a perfect question for this year, being that the energy is definitely supporting new beginnings and new projects. So that is a good question. Break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. That's also very relevant because this full moon in Cancer is about domestic home life, family, ancestors, lineage. And this is asking, well, it's basically saying break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. It was also recommended that you can, if you communicate with your ancestors, or if you're into that sort of thing, that you can, leave them an offering, some libation, like some water, coffee, leave something out for them, say a prayer for them, just talk to them, write them a letter saying thank you, whatever you've learned, whatever you feel that they've gifted you and passed on to you. And what's the last card here? Trust the niggle. I don't know what that word is. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Let's look that one up because I don't know that word. Got the trusty guidebook. I don't usually look at the guidebook because I just kind of go off of everything intuitively, but things have been a little bit skewed for me lately with all the spiritual attacks and whatnot. Check out the videos on my channel for more of that information. Trust the niggle. Let's see what that means, because I've never heard of that word before. Sheesh, where are we going here? There we go. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? So it says the niggle feeling, that annoying, niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying, niggling feeling, try as you might, it's there, and it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting, and until you face the niggle, life just throws more bait to awaken it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. The relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggle feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger, more obvious in your path, and then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. This sounds like a tower moment. It sounds like the tower card in tarot. You're right. Yeah, it is intuition. That's what it's saying. Interesting. I'm glad that you know those things. You can help me out. Christine, is it? Thank you. Okay, so those were the messages for or from the Work Your Light. Just going to repeat them again for anyone that might join later or that might be joining now. Again, I have Break the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Healing, Rewriting the Future. Trust Your Path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So is this pronounced Pleiades? Pleiades? Double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. I really need to research the different soul origins. And again, trust the niggle. What is the niggle feeling trying to tell you? Thank you. Yeah, I think I just don't know the spelling of it because you hear it, but you just don't know what the spelling. I didn't know what the spelling was anyway. All right, so what other messages do we have for the full moon in Cancer? Sorry for all the shaking. Need to get my setup together. Kipper. All right, let's see what we got going on with the Kipper deck. Been a long time since I've used this one as well. Okay. So we're looking for messages for the energy of the full moon in Cancer. Okay, so what messages do you have, please? All right, we got just those. All right. Okay. Let's see what we have here. So we have community. Star seeds, yeah, definitely. Pathway. Family room. And house. Okay, so let's see what I'm getting here. I always keep getting drawn now to look at the bottom of the pile. Privileged lady. Okay, so let's see. Community, pathway, family room, house. So first thing I'm being drawn to is the pathway. And I'm getting, what I'm hearing is new beginnings, which is apropos for right now with the energy. Community. What am I getting from community? I'm being drawn to the purple shawl that this lady is wearing. And, you know, purple, well, at least this hue of purple usually is associated with the third eye chakra. I'm hearing ancestors as well, again. So kind of like you're being covered by your ancestors, or maybe your third eye or your intuition is being guided by your ancestors, or you're being assisted by your ancestors. Yeah, there's like a lot of elderly people in the background there, if you can see. And I see the flowers as well. So yeah, you might want to gift your ancestors some flowers. If you have an altar, if you do those sort of things, you might want to gift your ancestors some flowers. What else am I getting here? Yeah, I'm getting something as well in regards to an offering, like I was mentioning earlier. Like you might want to leave an offering, maybe some coffee or tea if you have an altar. So I'm getting two messages from this. Bringing the outdoors inside. So basically, I've been hearing a lot lately. So this could also be touching on a personal message. Usually, when someone's giving a message, the message tends to resonate for themselves as well. But I've been hearing a lot lately about connecting with nature. And where I'm at, it's snowing. There was a little bit of a blizzard thing going on earlier. Um, but bringing nature inside and also just connecting with nature is what I'm getting as well. So having plants in your home is a good way to bring nature in your home if you don't have any plants. Um, Also, I'm getting herbal tea. Maybe herbal tea might be something you're guided towards. I know I've been recently guided towards drinking lavender tea, but herbal tea. And the pictures in the background here, I'm being guided towards those, and I'm hearing Privileged Lady, which is, again, what I got at the bottom of the deck here. I don't know if they kind of look alike. You can't really tell, but um, it's the same type of theme, I guess. It's like a old school kind of theme. And let's see what we're getting for the house. Oddly enough, I'm hearing Haunted Mansion, so maybe they want me to switch decks now. I don't know why. Uh, is there anything else about the house? There's something about the fact that the house in the front looks like kind of pristine and in the back it looks kind of foggy. I'm just gonna use the tarot deck that I have here. This is again the magical tarot. Ooh, is there something in here? Hey, what was that doing in there? It's a little miscellaneous card that came out, the Grim Reaper in the middle of the deck. I don't know how that happened. I think when I was um, putting the cards away the other day. What does this say? Relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I don't know, maybe that might be a message for someone who might watch this. But let's take a look. Let's see if the tarot can expand a little bit on what the house is about. So again, I'm asking for, please, spirit guides, messages regarding the full moon energy in Cancer. What is the energy saying? What do the collective need to know? I just saw the Two of Wands peek out, so. Sorry, I'm trying to read. When you're saying, can I get a general, do you mean like a general question? Like you asking for a personal question? Yes, spirit guides, please clarify the house, please. What is the house about? That was trying to come out, but then it kind of, let me try it again here. Let me shuffle one more time. It seemed like something wanted to come out. Sorry, I keep forgetting to look up. I'm just like so focused. It's my first live on this channel. I've only gone live like 3 times in general. I usually pre-record my stuff, so. Bear with me one quick moment. General read on what is coming up for me in the near future. Give me a sec. I'm gonna deal with this first and then we'll see what my spirit guides say, if that's okay. All right, can I please get a clarification on the house? Please and thank you. Clarification on the house. Nothing's coming out. No messages. Okay. Anything else? Ooh. Anything else? That's okay. That's quite a few. Take one more if there is one available. All right. Let's see. Okay, so the cards that came out to clarify the house are the Queen of Pentacles, the Star card, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So let's see what we're getting here. So saying immediately when I saw this, it was reminding me of this deck that I was guided to use, the Haunted House. I feel like there's something, I don't know, this might be very, very specific for somebody. There's something concerning your house that you don't know about or that you don't see, or something surrounding your house. Also, something could be trying to get to your house or approaching your house. I don't know what that means, but let's see what this message is trying to give here. But that might be very, very specific. This is really strange. This has never happened to me before. Thank you. Yeah. I'm also getting like a really interesting message. Okay, so this is basically saying kind of like in your neighborhood or in your community, you're like the most pure-hearted one, or you're the one that has the light, maybe hence the work your light. Versus like you might be surrounded by darker energy people, not as like a whole, but just like you're the most light bearing person. You're the most light. I don't know how to word this. How do I word this? Um, you're the most light-hearted person, not light-hearted as in like haha light-hearted, but you have the most that's better, yeah. You have the most light in the people around you or in your community. So whatever your community is to you, maybe your group of friends or maybe where you live, especially since it's talking about the house. But let's see what these cards are saying. I'm not ignoring your question. I just want to just get the message out because I'm getting a lot of messages. Let's see. Okay, so again, we have the Star card, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So immediately from the Star card, I'm getting healing energy, nurturing energy. And this is all related as well to the energy of Cancer in the full moon. Or sorry, the full moon in Cancer, excuse me. Hopefully solution to protect the light. We'll see what this is saying. So yeah, healing, nurturing. Yeah, I'm just getting that this is correct, or an upright person. So I guess that kind of relates to what that's, I don't want to say strange message, but I've never gotten a message like that, that you're the light in basically like the darkness of whatever's around you. And the Six of Pentacles, something is coming back to you. Oh, okay, I get it. Kind of like you're being rewarded for being the light. So if there's any situation, circumstance, or even just in your life, if you've had to take the high road or be the light while other people are maybe being a little bit more dark, if that makes sense, you're being rewarded. Like the universe is going to reward you. Something's going to come back to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be in the form of money, but it's like the scales are going to be balanced. So if you feel like maybe, things have been unjust for you in your life or in certain situations or circumstances, that it does not go unnoticed, that you will get back what you have been having to endure or put up with, or what has been taken from you, or if you feel like you were something unjust was done, that it's going to be rectified. And I keep getting drawn back to this as in like, yes, that's correct. Yeah, hopefully it's resonating, Christine. Let's see. Okay. So those are the messages so far. Are we going to be using the Haunted House deck? Let's see if there's any other messages. Feels like there wants to be some little interference coming in at the moment. I don't know how that Grim Reaper card got in there. But, you know what? Let's find out. Let's find out. I don't know how this got in here. This is from the Love Oracle cards. Let's ask. So to my spirit guides again, can you clarify if there's a message? I keep being drawn to it for whatever reason. Hopefully there's no dark energy. Last reading I had to pause and cleanse the energy. So, yeah. I mean, generally speaking, when you see skeletons or skulls, bones in particular, they do represent rebirth. So there could be that as well. And I just was drawn, my eyes were drawn to transform. So there could be a rebirth that's happening for someone that's watching this. You could be going through some changes. Okay, can you clarify, was that just it? Yes? So I guess I don't need to clarify. I guess for the point of who's watching or who will tune in, can I get a card just to clarify if that's, yeah. Getting the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords, why did I say Nine of Swords? Ooh, Nine of Wands. That almost seems like it's something else. And I'm getting King of Swords. I'm hearing Speak Your Truth. Okay, so that might apply to somebody. Now there are swords that are coming out. Excuse me, the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is usually like you are in, the words that are coming to me, these are not the words that I would normally use to describe this, but the words that are coming to me are like you are a prisoner of your own making. So this could apply to somebody that if you are feeling stuck or trapped in any way, that this is something that you can get out of. So it's not something that someone is actually holding, because I don't know, for whatever reason, like whatever she's wrapped in, I mean, it's not like it's chains or anything like that. It looks almost like for some reason like tissue paper, like she can just like break out of it. So, and that is one of the meanings of the card. So it's kind of like, yeah, you're in a prison of your own making if you feel like you've been suffering. So, yeah, you can just easily, and she's not even really, being blocked from anything other than her just standing there. She can just walk away. Okay. Yeah. This one wanted to come out too, and they're all purple as well. So dealing again, I feel like with the third eye. The Hermit card. So the Hermit is, I always kind of get the same energy from the Hermit as I do from the Hangman, which is, going within for clarity, for understanding, for wisdom, for guidance. And here, you see the Hermit with the lantern, that he's allowing the light to guide him. Yeah. So that's pretty much what I'm getting. So that might have just been a message for someone. Okay. I'm not really feeling like I'm being guided to the haunted house deck for some reason. I was asked to pull it, but I'm not really being guided to that. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Is it Montaigne? So you're asking if I do personal readings. I've never done a personal reading for anyone in my life, to be honest, other than myself. I was thinking about doing maybe yes or no questions soon. Now I'm being guided towards the haunted house. I don't know what is going on. Give me a second. Okay, so my spirit guides are saying I can do a 1-card pull for you. So if you're still here, I can do a 1-card pull for you. Okay, so this message is going to be for, if I'm pronouncing it right, it's Montaigne Michen. So as I mentioned, yeah, I was guided with the recommendation to start doing yes or no readings. Not on this particular platform. I may do that. I'm just kind of getting back into doing tarot or even doing readings at all. I literally was not doing any of this for over a year, more than a year actually. I just recently got back into it. So, and like I said, I've never done any readings for anyone before. That was never really my intention. So I'm being guided. I can do a one card pull for you if you're here. So if you see this, or if you're still in the chat, I don't know if you have a question, but the way that I'm being guided is just to pull one card and give you a message. So all right, so let's see. What is so for, can you do a one card pull as the toilet paper issue? Is that for me to go back to children, take my mental health state boards, to be a therapist? That is my toilet paper issue stuck. Give me a second and I'll get to that. I'm just going to deal with this concern first. So for to my spirit guides and to the spirit guides of who is asking the question, you're welcome. What is the one card message for her or him? I got the Knight of Pentacles. And this again is from the Tarot of Haunted House. Let me see what the message is. Knight of Pentacles is usually a slow moving card. I definitely read images more than I read the definition of the card. So what is this message here? I'm getting two messages. There's something in like pertaining to your intuition, your wisdom, your knowledge, something about knowing, something about money or an investment, or where to invest something or where to put money, or that money could be coming in from an investment. Yeah. Maybe I don't know if maybe money has been short or your money has been like stuck or frozen. Like, I don't know if it's like a frozen account. Bear with me because, like I said, I'm just getting back into things and there's a little bit of a disturbance because I'm also going through spiritual attacks at the same time. So I'm trying to keep everything clear. Yeah, that there might, like, maybe your money might have been frozen. This again could be past, present, future energy. But your money could have been frozen or something was stuck, or maybe money that might have been owed to you, or money that should have come to you. Because that was part of the message earlier when I was pulling cards for, or yeah, cards from the Kipper deck. Um, yeah, but there's going to be some knowledge or some awareness or something that's going to be about money coming to you and or investing money or where to invest it, but something in relation to money. Also, because I said that the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards, or the slowest moving in the deck, and because I'm paying attention to the snow, it could be that it is slow moving or it was slow moving, which is what I was saying, that it was like stuck. Yeah. Okay. I'm sorry. You were asking a question. Okay, so you were asking about the toilet paper tissue issue. um, bear with me a second. Okay. So my guides don't have any objection to me doing that. Let's see. I'm just going to read your question again. One card pull. When you say go back to children, do you mean like, do you have children, or go back to children, meaning like in terms of career, like working with children? That's for Christine, who asked the question. Career. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so I asked my spirit guides to please guide me in the answer for Christine. I see. Congratulations. That is a very well needed profession. Okay, so Christine would like to know if she should go back. Okay. All right, so what do you have to say for that? You got the Ace of Cups. That's a yes. That is a yes. What else am I getting from that? I'm getting helping to heal with, yeah, helping people heal with their emotions, which would be obvious, I guess, for therapists, but that's what I'm hearing. And that it will be lucrative. There's something about the dove. I think that this is a dove that is giving me like destiny. So that would mean that this is a part of what you're supposed to be doing, and that you will be supported spiritually. That's what I'm getting from this. Holy Spirit of the Dove. This one wants to come out too. Yeah. This is a yes, 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 yes. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah. I'm getting the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. So that's like the nurturing energy. So maybe you're a very nurturing person. So maybe that's the reason why that's being supported. Double mission. Awesome. Well, I thank Christine's spirit guides, and I thank my spirit guides to be able to clarify that for her. So that is the end of the reading for the full moon in Cancer. Hopefully, those that are tuning in now, or those that will find these messages, that you find them helpful. And I thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, please subscribe. Please check out my other videos. I think that they're very informative. I've been sharing a lot about my spiritual journey and the different things that I've been going through as well. I share my stories so I can help people, and so they don't have to, go through hopefully the same things that I've gone through. So you're very welcome. Mental anguish. I am on TikTok. You can find me under the cheat code, so same channel name. So it's the cheat code. Oh, with the toilet paper issue. Yeah, I'm gonna put, I have to update my my about me section, we just hit, if you subscribe and you hit the bell, then whenever I post, you're going to get some more messages as well. I'm going to try and go live more often. And I'm going to see, because like I said, I've been guided to do yes or no questions to kind of get started. I'm going to be on Twitch as well. But for right now, it's just going to be TikTok and YouTube. But this is my first live, so thank you for supporting and thank you for tuning in, and hopefully that the message was helpful for you as well. But thank you everyone who did tune in and who will be finding this reading again. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. My name is Sindy Shenel, by the way. So nice to meet everyone. And until next time, thanks again for tuning in and good luck to you, Christine. And good luck to who else did I give the message to? I'm sorry. This thing's playing. Oh, yep, that's a sign. That's a sign. That is definitely a sign. Sorry about that. Yeah. A lot of, yep. It's time to go and cleanse this energy. A lot of drama has been going on. Anyways, thank you again for tuning in. Until next time, you guys take care of yourselves, and I will see you soon. Bye.